What's up guys, it's Bomb here bringing you episode 8 of my Becoming Noisy Neighbours with 1860 career mode. Starting off here really quickly with a couple of players that will be running out of their contract, Schindler, I should say, is the only one that I'll be offering a new contract to because I believe he has something to offer the team. The others really not too much, so hopefully he accepts the terms because I have offered him what he requested. In any case guys, coming up in a game here at home against Greuther, basically that's a pretty odd name, isn't it? We're coming 6th in the league, 24 points, and the top is still FSV Frankfurt on 33, so we're some distance from the summit, but I do believe we will be able to get there. They're through here, but Del Fabro in the 12th, or I should say 13th minute, gets the ball brilliantly here. And Januzaj is, I don't know what he's doing, but he ends up playing the ball back to Del Fabro. Benzia plays a little 1-2, spots the run. Cancelo spots the run of Julian Draxler. He's in here, and it's 1-0 in the 15th minute. There's no chance he's ever going to miss those. Mr. Captain Fantastic himself, Julian Draxler. He's never, ever going to miss those. This guy is honestly one of the best players I've played with in FIFA in a long time because he's so well balanced. I know it's probably an overphrased term, but honestly, he is got everything. It's just, and he's not an expert at just one thing. Like, he hasn't just got pace or power or anything like that. It's a good mix of just great. It's a great mix. He's 81 overall. He's only 21 years old, and he's going to grow into an absolute beast. I'm still so stoked that we've got him at the club. But in any case, they get a chance here, or what it looks like. And Robbie and Boz are just laughing at that attempt because I'm telling you now, even the commentator on FIFA, Martin Tyler, that was a shot. I cannot believe that was a shot. Anyways, Januzaj here gets parried away fairly easily, and the danger is cleared. In the 29th minute here, we get the ball through to Muru. Muru's been actually really impressive, apart from his disciplinary sanctions and that sort of thing. He's getting a lot of cards, but he's been doing well. 31st minute, header in, then Jonathan Tah with the follow-up. He's never going to miss those. It was an open net, and that's great for Jonathan Tah because he's just coming back from injury himself, and I think he scored an earlier episode not too long ago. So it's fantastic to see a centre back on the score sheet. Julian Draxler, I believe that was, going really close to getting his second goal of the game already, but it's Jonathan Tah's goal, and he's just there to pick up the crumbs, which is exactly what you want to do, and that made it 2-0. Great through ball there to Victor Andrade, and it's just half a second faster than he would have got there. Victor Fisher again to Victor Andrade. He slams in a shot, and it just misses, whistles past the far post there. But that was all she wrote for the first half. 45 minutes gone, 2-0 up, and we're looking very, very comfortable. I can tell you right now, they were not getting a lot of chances. In any case, 51st minute, Julian Draxler, he's through the defence like a knife through butter, and he's not going to miss those. What a strike, straight into the bottom right-hand corner. He's never going to miss those, guys, and a nice little somersault finish. I don't see him doing that in real life, but in any case, 3-0, guys, absolutely tearing these guys apart. I mean, just look at that. He had so much space. They just allowed him too much space, and you can't allow almost any of my players that much space, but certainly not the man, the one, the only, Julian Draxler, because he's going to punish you week in, week out, every single time, and that is a quite fantastic finish, if I do say so myself, by Julian Draxler. 64th minute here, and Greuther have a very, very, rare attack on our goal. Brosinski gets the ball into Pledel. Pledel plucks it back across the face, and it gets put in the back of the net. There was nothing I could do about it. Actually, really good, intelligent play by, I believe that was Pledel, to play it back into the path of the attack. I'm not sure who ended up scoring the goal, but it was a fantastic little, just to have that frame of mind to instead of going for a shot which was at a near impossible angle, just cut it back across the face of goal, and that made it 3-1. They're on the attack again now. They were peppering my goal in the last 10 minutes or so. 80th minute here, we managed to just clear the danger, or so it would seem, but it's just an absolute 6s and 7s at the defence, just trying to get a tackle in anywhere. Baba gets a shot, gets deflected, back to Baba again, and he's just cutting my defence apart. Honestly, he should have scored that goal. I'm so surprised he didn't, but in any case, we've closed off the danger. It's the 90th minute here. Can we get another goal? Just denied. A shot by Benzia. Great save by the keeper to go to his bottom right. And I thought for certain that was going to be another goal, make it 4-1. Get the cross in. We end up getting that 4th goal, and it's that man again. I see his praises so much because he's just everywhere. He just seems to be everywhere. It's Stark. Stark again. He's the only player I think now that's survived in my starting lineup from the original 1860 Munich, starting lineup when you start a career. He's the only surviving member of that team, and he's absolutely fantastic. I can't replace him. In any case, that was the game. That was all she wrote for the whole game. 4-1 win. A really comprehensive and thorough victory, I would say. Absolutely dominating Greuther Fürth, and they had absolutely no answer apart from that one little slip up from us, and we get this back. Schindler does not want to be at the club. Stark wants a raise on his wages. I am more than happy to. I just finished singing his praises, so I'm more than happy to do that. And I thought, well, I've got a bit of money. Let's try and get Levinos Turnal. It is the transfer window, so let's try it. PSG come in with a whopping bid of 32 million for Julian Draxler, and I was seriously contemplating it, but then I'm like, yeah, okay, mate. Up that bid to 80, which I know I'll never get, but if they give it to me because they are a rich club, then who cares? Like, I've got $80 million, or £80 million. Levin Oldsternal is joining the club on a short-term loan, so he will be back going back at the end of the season. Stark has accepted the new contract offer, and of course we get another note there and another offer for Julian Draxler from Ajax. It's significantly lower than what PSG were offering, but we're not going to budge on that 80 million. If they give us 80 million, no worries. But in any case, I'm not sure if you've seen there, very quickly, Schindler said, I don't know how you cannot pick me for the starting lineup. I'm still going to give my all regardless of me maybe leaving the club or not, because I'm not sure yet. Well, mate, you've burnt your bridges. I don't care. You're not going to even play for this club anymore. I've put him on the transfer market. I'm not bothered with him. In any case, we're coming up in our next game here. We are still 6th on the ladder, 27 points, and look, we're doing okay, but we have, that form that we've had in the last 2 episodes, absolutely deplorable. Victor Fischer taking the piss here in the 7th minute, gets a cross in, it's 1-0 already, 7 minutes gone, and Januzaj gets himself on the score sheet with a header. Very, unlikely source there for a header, but what a cross by Victor Fischer, and he absolutely led the defence on a merry dance. He absolutely killed them. Great little header there from Januzaj. Really got in between his centre halves there and just put it into the back of the net. 11 minutes here though, and they're right on the attack, trying to get that equaliser. They're just absolutely going at me, hammer and tongs. That comes out to I believe that's Reachwin. Reachwin, that is a fantastic goal. Like, I cannot deny that. That is a really, really nice finish. Really, really good finish. Probably should have closed it down a lot sooner, but unfortunately, that's the way it goes. The keeper would have seen it late as well. Tried to get down to his bottom left, but it was a really expert finish, so I can't even get mad at that for the keeper or any of my defence. 21st minute here, Victor Fischer on the ball again. He was really playing well this episode. Just gets punched away by the keeper, comes out to Draxler, puts in the cross again, and it does get cleared. 32 minutes here, Victor Fischer again, absolutely taking the piss out of the defenders, just absolutely killing them. Gets off the shot, and I believe that was just parried away, or I'm not sure, but it was either just parried away or just wide. But in any case, Victor Fischer's absolutely killing it right now. 44th minute here, about to reach half time. Cancelo, we're trying to build one last attack. Stark has got the ball. Stark plays it to Shrivers. Shrivers to Benzia. Benzia spots the runner Januzaj, and it's 2-0. And it's 2 goals to that man Januzaj, making some great off-the-ball runs. Fantastic finish, and what a time to score. The best time to score just before halftime. Leaves the opposition feeling, self-conscious, and of course, double second-guessing themselves in terms of, are they going to be able to get back into this game? That was a really, really nice finish into the bottom left-hand corner. Keeper couldn't get there, and that was all she wrote for the first half. They got to kick off, and they just tried to manage attack, but they couldn't. 2-1, got the lead at home. Fantastic stuff. We really need to keep this lead, though, because we need the points desperately to try and manage the attack. They cut the ball back there. Bit of a scramble in the box, but we almost concede a stupid goal by playing a dumb ball right into the path of the attacker, but luckily enough, we do clear the danger. 86th minute here, as you see, not a lot of highlights in this one. Benzia plays the ball, I should say absolutely rips his opponent to shreds, just running through the defence and just wide of the mark. But that was all she wrote for the full-time whistle blows, and it's 2-1 win to 1860 Munich, which is absolutely fantastic. We're getting an offer here from Union Berlin for Schneider. We're going to try and get as much as we can for him. FC Osberg want Bonilla. Reject all offers. There's no way that's going to happen. They've accepted the 755 that I've put to them, Union Berlin, so it's most likely looking that Schneidler will be a Union Berlin player in the very near future, which is fine by me because I know I can get better quality players, and of course, I'm not fussed because he is a reserve at the moment, so, and nothing is in my mind to make me think that he'll somehow, some way manage to find his way into the first team. In any case, as you've seen there, we're on 30 points, we're climbing, well, we're not actually climbing up the table, we're still 6th, but the points are being dropped at the top of the table. So they're still on 37 and we're on 30, so we are in, a couple, 3 games of touching distance of them. 6th minute here, they're whipping a great cross, gets deflected, and just at 6s and 7s, gets crossed in, and that is crap. That is ridiculous, a ridiculous miss. 21st minute here, Draxler plays a great through ball to Benzia, and just parried away by the keeper, point blank range. Benzia, all he had to do was just put it either side of the keeper, and it would have been 1-0. But we look like we're going to manage another attack here. We get Benzia on the ball, or so it would seem. It gets intercepted. Aguida on the ball, plays it off to Fiel. Fiel is just absolutely going hammer and tongs at my defence. An absolute 6s and 7s, and we managed to clear the danger just. But that was all we had in terms of the highlights for the first half, guys. It was a pretty uneventful or uneventful, first half. It was absolutely ridiculous. We could not manage, one single decent attack in that whole game. We finally get an opportunity here with Victor Andre being played through. He's not going to miss those. What a great goal. 1-0, 63rd minute. Goes over and says, "I can't hear you," to the supporters of the opposing team. And that was a really great ball from Julian Draxler, and all he had to do was just put it away pretty simply, and that made it 1-0. We're in the 67th minute here, guys, and an absolute terrible mistake by Muru almost leads us into equal level terms, and they were very unlucky not to get on level terms. Victor Andrade on the ball again, squeezes it through the keeper's grasp, and it's 2-0 into the bottom left-hand corner. Victor Andrade again getting himself on the score sheet. The best thing about my team in terms of the balance, I find, is I've got multiple goal scorers that will get me 10, 15 plus goals this year. Julian Draxler, Victor Andrade, Benzia, even Januzaj's looking good. And we get an opportunity here with Draxler. Oh my God. What a finish. That is contender for goal of the season. That's, in my honest opinion, that's one of the first contenders for goal of the season. Look at that. Expertly done. Defender desperately trying to get ahead to it. I don't know where he's going to think he's going to put it. He's just going to put it into the back of his own net. But look at that. Look how close it comes to the post as well. An absolutely fantastic finish. I had to get 3 replays of this. It's just magnificent from Julian Draxler. Amazing frame of mind to just chip the keeper effortlessly. And that made it 3-0. 85th minute here. Look at that. Doing a Maradona spin, absolutely leaving his defenders for dead. Julian Draxler, seriously, he's such a good player to play with, and it just gets carried away. He denied him his second goal in what would have been, 4 minutes of his first. Absolutely fantastically done by Julian Draxler, and it has to be said, a really good save by the keeper. We get a cross in here, 87th minute. Can we get a head onto it? It comes out to Victor Fisher, who tries to get a shot off, and it does get cleared. And they go on the attack here, which is a rare attack for them because they haven't been at the races at all today. Gets easily dealt with. Beautiful interplay here through it with the team. Look at that interplay. 1-2s. Victor Fisher, all he has to do, and that is crap. That is crap. That is ridiculous. That's worse than their one. He should have finished that. In any case, it ended up being 3-0. It's another win for us. We move up the table surely now to 5th, and that is fantastic. We're really keeping pace with the top teams now, with the top team only being on 37. Reaffirmation from the board that I am the right man for the job, and that will do it for the episode, guys. As always, if you have liked this, please do hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe for more FIFA content, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.